What's up, you fucking nerds? You know who it is. If you can hear my fan in the background, I'm sorry, but it's hot as balls out there today, so yeah, I'm keeping my fucking fan on. Anyways, let's get to the point of this video. My Twitter, as far as I can tell, is permanently banned, I guess. Every time I try to go there, it says that my account is suspended. It doesn't give me a reason why. It doesn't say what the offensive tweet was that I did, or if I even did anything at all. It just says that it's suspended. There's no email. I've emailed Twitter. I've waited about, I don't know, maybe about almost a week at this point. And as you can imagine, I have gotten no response from it. I really am not the kind of person, as any of you should know by now. My tweets have never been controversial. I don't do super hot takes of anything. I'm not racial. I'm not transphobic. Anything these days, I should say, that would get somebody in hot water on Twitter. The worst thing that happened, at least recently, was somebody was talking about Final Fantasy XIV on PS5 and how it's not 4K 60 FPS or something. And somebody came out of the woodwork on their tweet and was like, "Oh, I believe in Yoshi P. He's going to make the game, run perfect or whatever." And I'm just like, dude, why are you talking like Yoshi P's your best friend? As you can see, so far, this has been a very spicy tweets. But, he responds with, "Oh, Yoshi P's always great. I've been playing since the beta." I'm like, dude, don't get your panties in a twist over somebody writing something you disagree with on the internet. And after that, he wrote, "Enjoy a block." So that's the only thing in the past years at this point that I look at and say that might be the reason I got banned. But is that a bannable offense, getting blocked by somebody? Now, I did post on that same Twitter thread a little photo to the person who had originally wrote the the original tweet, pointing out how that guy blocked me, and even he came back and messaged the other guy. I don't know what he said, obviously, because I was blocked. I couldn't see what he said, but he's like, "Are you really going to sit there and keep somebody blocked because you lost an argument?" But again, is all of that worth a permanent ban? Because again, at this point, because when you get suspended on Twitter, or at least you get in trouble on Twitter, which I think has happened to me like twice in almost 10 years now, Twitter will come out and be like, "Okay, we've limited some of your account things for 4 days, 7 days, whatever the amount is, and you just can't really like interact with anybody for a couple days or like a week or so." Which, okay, whatever, You say something you shouldn't, or maybe you say something that's a little spicy, and then your account's banned for like, I don't know, like a week. But I think you can get in trouble on Twitter like 6 times. I think I saw on Google. I looked up because I thought maybe they had some sort of 3-strike rule, and like with like YouTube or something. But again, my Twitter has never been super spicy. Oh my God, he's pushing the boundaries like old Filthy Frank or something. So is this really the final straw, getting banned by some pussy who couldn't handle getting not even really owned, just losing a slight argument? Like, I just don't get it, man, because look, I know a lot of people are going to say that, oh, being banned on Twitter is a blessing, but again, I've never had that much of a problem with Twitter. My biggest problems with Twitter have always just been, it's a little bit too political. That's it. Like, I never found, at least personally, Twitter to be that bad of a thing. But then again, I never really used it that much anyways. I only did it to talk to a few, people, reply to certain tweets, and make a couple of my own that sometimes would get a couple likes, and that's it. So I'm not really losing a whole lot, but at the same time, it's just like, it's out of everything that's happened on Twitter, all the crazy shit that happened during the previous presidency, I deserve to get banned. All these people who called for the deaths of other people and all this other shit, they're allowed to stay on the platform, but I get blocked by somebody, and now I'm the one who deserves to get banned. I just, because if that's the reason, of course, it may not be the reason. Maybe, I don't know, some sort of tweet I did 5 years ago was too much. But again, I'm not really a spicy tweeter. Like, I don't post things that are racial or homophobic or super anti this that. Like, I'm not that kind of person, so it kind of just doesn't make any sense why they would take time out of their day to ban my account. I don't know, man. I'm just confused mostly. I'd like to make another Twitter account, but I don't think. I think it might even be like an IP ban, because that's how they probably do things. So I may not be able to use Twitter unless I get some sort of VPN or something. I don't know, man. I really don't feel like doing that. But as you can tell, I'm just confused. This whole situation, it's very confusing, and the lack of communication from Twitter, which it's not a shock to me. You know, I know how things like Twitter and YouTube work, so you're never going to get in contact with these people, at least, you know, person to person, without some sort of like bot response, unless you've got millions of followers, and I clearly don't. So I don't know, man. I'll give it like another couple weeks, see what happens, and keep you guys informed. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just learn to not give a fuck. I don't know. Anyways, guys, this is Snowman. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.